if you're wondering what's down here, okay, this is really interesting. I've got some popcorn, some cookies, and have a bit of champagne as well, haven't we?
Should we cheers?
We should. Right, okay,
let's tap the ground.
What is
it's
this?
Bad sex for 10 years.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I can't
You told me about this before. I've never heard that. Has anyone else heard that? I've never heard that before.
Yeah, people have definitely heard that.
But what I've heard is when you clink, you're supposed to look into each other's eyes.
I've heard that. Bad sex again.
Oh, is that bad sex?
It's
like manners, isn't it?
Right.
I used to, know someone that if you did that and not look at them, they got pissed off at me.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
And you were like, listen, look at me.
You've got to look. Yeah. Look into the eyes.
Wait, let's do it all over again. Let's just make sure. 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. You've got one again. Let's go.
Again. There we go. Take 2.
Take 2.
200.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, you don't have to look at each other whilst you're drinking. Just like locked into each other like that. All right, okay. So we're doing a podcast, aren't we? And we don't know what to call it.
Yes.
So this segment is all about what we're going to call the show.
Yeah.
And we've both come up with 6 ideas, and we've got a favourite, and we've got 5 honourable mentions, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to go through the honourable mentions first, just for fun. Let's have a laugh what we came up with.
Yeah.
So, do you want to give me an honourable mention? Or do you want to just list all 5? How do you want to do it?
Should we go me, then
one
me,
each?
then me, then
Yeah, do that. Go on.
Mine, first one I thought, stash.
Wasn't that my idea?
Was that your idea? I don't know, stash, but spelled stash.
I'll let you have that one. Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Stash.
Why was it called stash?
Ste and Tash.
So, the combination of the words coming together.
And spelling it like that, it's like moustache. And I thought it'd be funny.
Good one.
But not funny enough.
Okay, my first honourable mention is quiet on set.
That's good. I like that.
Obviously tying into the fact that we're actors.
Yeah.
So in fact, all my honourable mentions, apart from one, is based on the world of acting. Yeah, the little tie in there. Go on.
Is it on?
Is it on?
Yeah.
That's quite good.
That's good. Is it on?
What made you think of that?
Because of acting.
But who would say that?
Well, no, they wouldn't say is it on. They'd go action, wouldn't they? But but when you're on set and it's like you don't know whether you're being quiet or not, sort of thing.
Is it on as in?
Is it on? Like, is the camera on?
The camera on, right? Okay.
Is it on?
Okay.
Or are we filming, sort of thing?
Yeah. I was going to have that, but
are we filming?
I was going to say, are we filming? Because people are often saying that. Pretty similar as in acting world, behind the scenes, bit generic, I know.
Yeah.
But again, I think it interests people, doesn't it? The world of acting and what goes on behind the actual motion pictures.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting anyway. BTS, yeah.
BTS.
Well, that could be called BTS.
BTS. Yeah, but that sounds like
a pop group. A pop group. I was going to say pop group. Pop band.
Yeah. That's not what their names are.
Is that actually a pop group? It is, isn't it?
BTS, maybe.
Is that?
It's
I think there is a pop group called that. Anyway.
I think there is a pop group called
Go on then. Honourable mention.
So, Tashi Pod Ste.
Oh, you wrote that?
Well, I didn't put Pod Ste. I put Poddy. But I thought Tashi Poddy. Tashi Poddy. But I thought Tashi Pod Ste is better. But it's obviously awful.
It's not going to work, that, is it? Can you imagine people typing that into Google?
No, they wouldn't know how to spell it.
No, they wouldn't. And that's important.
It is important. Very important.
Now, mine is what you said before, stash, but it was spelled Stash. So Tash with an S at the start. Stash.
Yes, so I spelled mustache and you spelled Tash.
Stash would be easier for people to remember, I think, with how I spelled it. So I get a little minor point there.
Yeah, it would be easier. My next one was clink, clink.
Clink, clink?
Yeah, because I just thought we could do a cheers at the start of every podcast. You know, clink, clink.
Mm-hmm.
And then that
bit of branding. Yeah.
Clink, clink. And then there could be like the start of the show. But not good enough. I don't think.
Not good enough for you today. Okay.
Nope.
First take.
First take. Okay, I like that. That's all right.
Again, quite generic. And I did Google it, actually, and I think someone else has already called their podcast that.
Really?
Well, I don't think it's a podcast so much as someone's point of view some sports journalist in America. He talks about First Take. Then again, we're not bothered about that, are we?
No.
So, but anyway, honourable mention.
We're not going to get a cease and desist over for that.
No, definitely not.
Right. Right, number 5, this is my last one. Fucking actors.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, because every time I'm on set and something happens, I always hear the crew go, fucking actors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every time something happens with the cast, the crew go, fucking actors. And it makes me laugh because I also think that about actors. When someone goes, I go, fucking actors.
I do.
You know what I mean? So I can't be arsed with them. Always, even though I'm an actor. But obviously, we can't really put fucking in the title.
No.
We'd have to abbreviate it, so I'd got rid of the U. But
oh, yeah, FCK.
I mean? FCKINJ. That's not my main one, though. The best is yet to come.
Again, not bad. My last one was Class Act.
It sounds more like an acting school, though, doesn't it?
It wasn't very good, was it?
No, I feel like you just pulled that out your arse.
It wasn't that bad, was it? Class Act.
It's not that bad compared to Tashi Pod Stay.
Yeah, that was the worst one, wasn't it?
That's the worst, right? Okay,
so let's get down to it. Mine's. So I'll just get mine out of the way. We don't have to call it this, obviously. I don't have to, but mine was about us two, Ste and Tash podcast.
That's your main one.
Yeah.
Ste and Tash podcast. It rhymes.
Ste and Tash show.
Ste and Tash show.
Yeah.
That's good. Mine is That's a Wrap.
That's a Wrap.
Yeah. And I thought the reason I thought That's a Wrap is because obviously it's easy to just go That's a Wrap at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And that's where we get the name from. And also because we're actors.
Yeah.
And also I thought when we start doing it more, what's in the back of here? When we start doing it more, we're going to potentially be interviewing other actors and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, George just. It's made my idea now sound a bit shit, doesn't it? But do you know what? In my defense, because we are actors, that's why I thought of just calling it after us rather than
being
a brand as such.
Does
that make sense?
As being our own brand.
But that being said, I'm happy to call it That's a Wrap.
I'm happy to call it whatever. The only reason I thought That's a Wrap was because of the thing, like we might be interviewing actors.
Yeah.
And
okay.
You know what I mean? But
I'll give you
I like yours as well. Let's think. Let's think this through quickly before.
No, honestly, you can have it. We can have it. I know. I think it's fine.
It's like a domestic, isn't it? On here.
You're not going to find out on this clip. You'll find out on episode 4.
What did you say? Ste and Tash podcast or Ste and Tash?
We can call it.
Which course of That's a Wrap? Yeah.
We'll have to work this out, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll get back to you.
Why are you subscribed to Peppa Pig Official?
Oh, that's my sister. My sister is logged in on my account, or maybe I showed them an acting film I was in or something once, and they
still in there.
My sister's youngest loves Peppa Pig.
Oh, really? Mine does.
Yeah. Okay, so in quite anticlimactic fashion, we haven't come up with a solution, but we know one thing: it's going to be 1 out of 2.
Yep.
Names.
Yes.
Either That's a Wrap or Ste and Tash podcast.
Or the Ste and Tash show, didn't you say?
Or Ste and Tash show, yeah.
So we've got 3 options now.
Ste and Tash show. Oh, I'm happy to call it That's a Wrap. We'll just have to have a think about it.
We'll have to have a look what we can do.
Okay.
They're all to do with boxers anyway.
I know, and I don't know why it's called That's a Wrap.
But we're actors. We're doing it for a completely different reason.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I know.
We can't have a go at us like that.
Should we just settle on that then?
Yeah, maybe.
Just call it That's a Wrap.
If you're happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy. Right, we've decided to call it That's a Wrap. Boom. You happy with that?
I'm happy with that. I won again. I keep winning at these challenges.
I'm being nice to her, aren't I?
Izzy's letting me off.
All right. Let me